guys, welcome back to my channel. Black Sail, Season 2, Episode 8. There were 3 episodes left in this whole season. I thought that originally all seasons had like 8 episodes, but there's 10. Last episode we had a bunch of double crossing. I'll quickly go over it. Silver basically double crossed Flint. When the 2 guys came back from, observing the Urka gold, it was reported that the gold is still there, but like everybody was sick. There wasn't really a lot of reinforcement there, but Silver told Flint a different story. Silver told Flint that the gold was gone. It's missing now. I don't know if Flint is going to believe that and just take Silver's word, but I really enjoy the fact that Silver is kind of stepping up his game in terms of the whole political element of everything, and he is teaming up with Max. They've had a thing going. He needed her help. He needs to assemble a crew to go get this gold, and she has the perfect guy in mind. We didn't see Jack last episode, so hopefully we get to see him this episode. I really, really miss him. I know it's only been an episode, but he's going to be a really crucial element to this story now that they are going to go hunt for the gold. And that's what I've been praying for since like earlier episodes this season. As soon as he found out about it, I was like, Jack better get that gold. That would be such an awesome arc for him. I don't know what implications that would have with Flint and everybody else, but I'm just excited to see the chaos ensue, I guess. In terms of Vane and Eleanor, I really hope that Vane is completely done with Eleanor after that whole move that she did with taking the girl, the hostage. She ended up executing her plan. I thought that Vane was going to catch her, but he didn't. I really hope that he starts to put his personal feelings aside for Eleanor and just like focuses on him, his future, and what he needs to do to move forward. I just want to see him become a smarter character. I do think that at the end of the episode, last episode, that it was him and his crew, surrounding Guthrie, Mr. Guthrie. I do think that that was him. Maybe he's going to get some revenge because of what Eleanor did. That would be very, very dark. I wouldn't be surprised if Vane did something like that, so that's what I'm gonna predict, I guess. Shit is starting to get spicy. Shit is starting to go down. Flint and Billy have kind of made up. I don't really know what happened on the night that Billy fell off the boat. I don't think that we'll ever know, and I was talking about this more in my last episode reaction and discussion. The only person that knows what happened that night and what thoughts were going through Flint's head is Flint himself. Billy said that his hand slipped from Flint, but Billy also said it could have slipped or you could have deliberately let go. I'll never know. You're the only one who knows. Flint is the only one who knows. And I don't even think Flint knows. Like, Billy was calling him out fully on that and was saying, I don't even think you know what your intentions were that night. I think it would have been really interesting to see how this show would have been different if Gates was kept alive. Now the only person that's really kind of working against Flint, I guess not actively now because Billy kind of put him in his place last episode, but Dufresne was a problem. I still think that Billy should have killed Dufresne last episode. Just get rid of the problem if he really is trying to get all of these crew members to not rise up and overtake Flint or kill Flint, whatever they were planning on doing. He should have just killed Dufresne as like a message to the other people now that he's letting them off loose. Yeah, maybe he's just quieted them for a while, but I don't know, I feel like Dufresne might be a problem. But yeah, I'm going to get right into the episode because I really, really want to watch this. I'm super excited. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 8. Why am I kind of nervous for this episode? I know there's only 3 episodes left. And this is like longer than any season than last season, So I'm just like... Oh, that was Ned Lowe. Oh, right, Ned Lowe took her. Wow, remember him?
What happens if that man decides the theatre no longer serves his purposes? He lets the monsters loose.
Lets the monsters loose. Cue Flint walking in. That is not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence.
How unrecognizable woman I am now would be to the woman I was then.
You recognize me?
Yes.
So that's in our favor.
Will Peter recognize either one of us?
I really like Barlow. She's grown on me over the past 2 seasons.
We've all come too far to let an opportunity like this pass us by. Would you not agree?
By the time anyone expects to reload it, you will be close enough to departure to tell them the truth, yes?
Is it possible for 2 men days removed from unending words to be any less happy. Are you angry with Anne for leaving, or are you angry with me for offering her the opportunity? It would help me to understand with which I am dealing.
She's a fucking mystery to me. Maybe with everything that lies ahead of us.
Where did she go? Where did Anne go? I know that she's upset that, like, Jack betrayed her, but I really don't think that he did.
When Captain Flint first arrived on this island, he gained influence faster than any man I'd seen before. But it was clear to me the reason why he was so good at bending men towards his will was he knew the power of a story. And that man there, I would argue, may very well be his equal.
Damn.
Put the rope around his neck.
I kind of agree, though.
Now
Silver
listen
is
to that
smart.
sight. We will need to be focused and at our best.
What the hell was that? When you two returned, and the three of us stood on that beach, what did I say to you?
You said if we told Flint the gold was gone, you get another crew to go back and get it. And we could have a bigger share.
It seems you only heard half of what I said that night. I also said that if anyone remotely suspected something was off about our story, if they even detected the faintest whiff of it, we would all be dead. So when you sit behind them grinning like a fucking child, you can see how that presents a problem. And that man has the potential to be a very real problem for the two of us.
That Charlotte had left the island, run off with a man in the middle of the night.
Oh, right.
So in love, they say, with a man from Flint's crew, she and this man leave the island on the eve of securing an unprecedented prize. With no warning, a member of Flint's crew, with knowledge of the whereabouts of the Urca gold, walks into her inn. He
Wow.
promptly disappears under suspicious circumstances.
You're asking me to believe that Max somehow got the information about the Urca out of this man's head, murdered him, and then one of her own girls, and then somehow managed to convince Captain Flint and the rest of his crew that the Urca gold had disappeared? How the fuck would she do that?
Captain Rackham's ship emptied the entire contents of its hold onto the island. Wherever he's going, he anticipates bringing something very large back. You have to stop her.
Damn, that woman is smarter than a lot of people on this show. She's like so self-aware of what's going on.
Just want you to know, I appreciate the opportunity you gave us. He's torn up inside, betraying the other men. It's making him act foolish. What you see?
Well, if you could think of something to say to him to get him to fall in line, now would be a good time.
Say to him, make me past that now.
Yikes.
What you asked me to do wasn't the point to solve the problem for good.
Are they gonna kill him? Oh, fuck.
Nicholas was scheduled for duty on the main mast. Seemed like the perfect chance to make it look like an accident.
Whoa, my God. I mean, that's
Well,
one way to take care of the problem.
Upon our return,
The only way to truly ensure that the Urca gold doesn't return here is to eliminate everyone with the knowledge of where it is and how to retrieve it.
Mm-hmm.
You are suggesting that I have all of these people killed. Captain Rackham, his leadership.
It's not as if you haven't done it before.
That's a lot of people, though. That is a lot of powerful people.
I have done what I have done to arrive at this point. I have done what I have done and I will live with it. But do not for a moment believe that that defines me. I will not be that person.
Flint gives an order. But to get your men to follow it, I need to come down here, put on a show, and convince you it's in your interest. But I give you a look, and you're willing to murder a man over it?
I listen to Flint because you tell me it's in my interests. I listen to you because I know you give a shit about my interests. And I'm the only one thinks that way.
He's gaining some respect. People are starting to, like, really fully look up to Silver. That is crazy. I just hope that they're able to keep it under wraps, because it seems like everything with this show, every secret that's had, somehow comes out, so...
So much I've left behind me. London, my youth. I have to tell these people that which I've kept from them. I have to tell them what I know.
I've told you my father is a reasonable man. The ship which was attacked was named the Maria Lane. The ship was set upon by Captain Flint and his men. Given the lengths to which this man had gone to protect himself, fact that he fell under Captain Flint's sword.
Oh my god, we're finally seeing it. Holy crap.
Motive unclear. He said the act was completely incompatible with civilized society, that he would dedicate his life to eradicating it, and that there would be law in the Americas. The day Captain Flint swung over Charlestown. When you return me to Charlestown, turn around and sail away.
He won't. It's a pretty bold secret for her to just, like, come out and say 5 minutes before they dock. Jeez.
If you're going to face judgment behind those walls, then so should I.
I'm not Charles Vane. I have no demands. But I do have a request.
No, don't tell me he's with them. Oh no. This is just not gonna end well. Barlow's gonna get killed, Flint may get killed. Is there no one guarding the fort? I'm a little sketched out. Oh, Vane's gone, right? He's not gonna be there. If my theory is correct, this is gonna be Guthrie. I swear to God, this is gonna be Guthrie. Is it? I can't tell. I can't tell. Are they gonna show the face? It is. Fuck. He fucking did it. Oh no. He really did it. Holy crap.
I was once a slave. I know too well the pain of the yoke on my shoulders.
Wow.
I know the freedom of having cast it off.
Wow.
Guthrie was engaged in an effort to see you return to the rule of the king. To see the yoke returned. I was warned about you. Warned you would betray me. I'd hoped you and I shared enough to make such a thing unthinkable. But I know you too well. So I prepared. In case they were right.
Wow. Wow, I have the chills, man.
You removed the girl from my possession.
I knew he was gonna do it.
In turn, the man of war moved on from the bay. Moved on from a position of heightened security. Moved on to a place where its attention, Captain Flint's attention, will be so very occupied on the danger that is Charlestown, and in a state of apprehension.
Oh my God.
Right for the girl, one way or another. I was going to claim it. And once I do, I'll be returning to Nassau to settle the rest of my accounts.
There is so much to talk about right now. There is so much to talk about. Oh my God. First of all, my prediction was right. I did predict that at the end of the episode, the group that Guthrie saw was Vane and his crew. I figured that was, you know, in character with Vane, that he would totally want to get revenge on Eleanor. And also, he kind of said that his vision for the future was not lined up with Vane. So it makes sense that he killed him for that reason, and also to get revenge on Eleanor and make a statement, because she betrayed him first. So he really didn't throw the first punch. He was just defending himself and striking back. And that whole final scene, that was spectacular. I'm like sweating and I have the chills. I feel like I'm sick, like I have the flu. Like, this show just makes me feel some shit, man. Vane is gonna get what he wants. Now I feel kind of shitty for not being on Vane's side and being on Flint's side. But actually I don't, because this show has proven to me that not every character is black and white. There is a lot of gray area with a lot of these characters, so I guess I'm back on the Vane train. I'm back on the Vane train because he brings this element to the plot that is just like adrenaline rush. I don't know what's going to happen. His thoughts are so, like, he makes these decisions like so last minute, but not really, because he carefully planned this whole thing out. He's very smart, actually. I really don't know what Eleanor is going to do. I really hope that she proves herself to be smart, but we've seen in the past some of Eleanor's decisions have been questionable. I really feel bad for her. The fact that I agreed with the decision to go get Abigail and help her escape and help Flint out, whatever. I really thought that was a smart decision, but it ended up biting her in the ass because you don't mess with Vane, especially when he's pissed now. I would not want to be at the receiving end of Vane's anger. I would not want to piss Vane off, and that is what Eleanor did, and she got what was coming to her, basically. Another thing that surprised me this episode, I was kind of shocked that Silver was so upset about, those two people that he was telling to keep the secret about the gold. I'm surprised that he was so upset that the other one was killed, because first of all, that means that less people to hold the secret, less chance of the secret getting out, and two, when they go get the gold and they split the gold, he doesn't have to share it with two people, it's just one. So I guess his concern was more about like the suspicion of those two people being the people that were tasked with watching the gold, and if any smart person put two and two together, maybe they would figure it out, but I really don't think that they would. You'd have to be incredibly smart to figure out, the plan that's going down. I just don't know. I think Flint is so preoccupied. He just is not thinking about that at this point, which makes it even more beautiful because I feel like it's gonna happen. There are two things that I need to see play out for the end of this season. There's only 2 episodes left, so I'm getting pretty nervous. I want to see Jack and his whole crew go get the gold, follow Silver's plan, whatever the fuck. I want to see that happen. And 2, I want to see Vane do whatever he wants to do, getting the Man of War, fucking shit up. I want to see Flint's reaction to that, what he's going to do about it because he's preoccupied now. I also really thought it was interesting when Mr. Scott was saying that Flint gained power because he told really good stories and he was able to tell a good story and also was violent, and that's why people were scared of him and wanted to follow him. And he said that he might have met his match with Silver because Silver was telling a story and everybody on the crew was like enamored with him. So I thought that was very interesting since I've been comparing Silver and Flint as like rivals since the beginning of the show, since they were first introduced. But Silver hasn't really come up to Flint's level, at least until this episode and last episode. He's really proven his worth to me, and I'm like so excited to see where he goes in the future. I mean, his influence was totally seen this episode. The one other guy set up and made the other guy's death look like an accident, all because Silver gave him like a look that was almost like he was nervous of that guy and what he was gonna say. And those two people, they were friends. The other guy was talking about how they went on raids together and they were crewmates for years, and he just killed his friend because Silver had a look on his face that was almost like this guy is going to be a problem. So the fact that Silver has that kind of influence is kind of scary, and it's kind of reminiscent of Flint. I don't know. I think Silver is on the rise, and I'm kind of rooting for him. I'm behind him in his plan. As for, I don't think I've done like an updated favorite character list because it hasn't really changed. I mean, Anne has kind of taken a back seat, but I would say Jack, Flint, Silver. I would say Silver is number 3. Vane, and maybe Barlow. Barlow's a pretty awesome character. I know that I really shit on her in the beginning of the show, but that's because I really didn't know her full story. I really enjoy her and Flint's relationship. I enjoy how she's backing him up and she's willing to basically die for him. Like she's really willing to take one for the team, and I think if shit goes down with this Peter Ash guy, she might be a casualty in this situation if this guy is super mad at Flint still, which I imagine he would be. It just seems like all of this episode was build up, and it is just going to be fucking chaos in the next 2 episodes, and I'm so ready for it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch it all tonight. I'm going to binge it all tonight because I'm back on my binging game, and this show is starting to get better and better, and I'm here for the ride. I'm so excited. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of predictions for next episode. I just want to see chaos ensue. I really just want to see shit go down. I don't want any of my faves to die. Please. I guess those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 9. All right, bye guys.